Hello guys! I have been so busy lately that I haven't had the chance to film videos the way I was doing it. I know you guys are used to seeing one video per day in my channel, and for a little bit that may not happen, but I'm working really hard to try and start making daily videos again in the next maybe couple of weeks. But for now, you may see one video every 2 or 3 days, and I hope that that's okay. I will post as much as I can. So some days you might see a daily video, and then some days I might be MIA for a couple of days. Alright, so today I want to show you a few things around the house, like Disney things. I'm going to show you the new Dooney collection. I'm also going to show you a couple of Disney items that I have that I want to share with you. You know what? Let's just start. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn the camera around and I'm going to show you the new Dooney collection because I am head over heels in love with it. OMG! This is... Okay, so I love the Christmas Dooneys. Almost every year. There's been a couple of years that I've been like, I don't know. Last year, I thought they had released the best one so far. And then this year, I didn't think they could top it off, but they did. They did an amazing job. I love this one so much. I will show you the last year's Dooney in case you haven't seen it, in case you were not into bags last year and I didn't know what that one looks like, so that you can like have an idea or compare or whatever. But this is this year's release. They brought out 3 different styles. I love them all. As you can see, I got one of each the day it was released because sometimes Dooney bags sell out in the first couple of days and I didn't want to miss out. So I ended up getting all 3 of them and we'll talk about each one. So the first one, let's look at the crossbody bag. This beauty is so much better than I thought it was gonna be. When I first saw the pictures, I think it was Dooney who posted on Instagram that they were releasing this bag, I thought it was gonna be too small. I actually went to Disney Springs and looked at it, and they had it in a case display behind the registers, so I couldn't get up close, but I thought it was gonna be too small. Now that I have it in my hands, now that I've had the chance to open it, look inside, play with it and all that good stuff, this is a great size. I mean, if you're used to totes, if that's the size that you usually carry, then obviously this is going to be too small. But if you can manage a smaller size, then this one is amazing. It can hold anything, I mean everything that I need. So I am extremely happy with this one. I haven't used them yet, but I can't wait. I think I'm going to use this one tomorrow. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's look at the lining. How beautiful. Let's see. Maybe this side is easier to see. I don't know. Yeah, the lining is very Christmassy, which I love. I love when they do that plaid design to really give it that holiday or Christmassy look. It has a separate pocket, as you can see there, and another smaller like sliding pocket down here. And then on this side, it has another pocket there. It does have the key fob here. Okay, there you go. That's it. And it has the strap here. So I still need to open that. But obviously it looks like this. It's that same color with red on the edge, which I love that pop of color. Then let's look at the tote. I'm in love with my tote. I don't usually wear totes. I do have some Dooney totes and I don't wear them a lot, but I love them, especially when it's designs like this that they have so much in the print, that like so many components, it's what I mean. Like it's so extensive that this is the only way to get everything. And for this design, I really wanted everything. So let's look at all of it. So we have Mickey and Minnie skiing here. We also have a Chip and Dale snowboarding. Let me get closer. Then we also have Chippendale here playing with a snowman. Then we have Pluto with a, I mean, is that a sleigh? Kind of looks like a floaty, but I guess it's a sleigh. Then we have Donald Duck playing with Chippendale. Then we have Goofy, obviously getting in trouble, all tangled up in the Christmas lights. He was skiing, something went terribly wrong. And then we also have another Donald. He's getting ready to walk on the snow. We have another Pluto, and this one, look at his face. Isn't he the cutest? He's carrying a barrel. Like, what dog is it then? Saint Bernard's, I think. But I also love his face here. He's having so much fun. We have another Goofy building a snowman. I have a feeling that the head is gonna fall. Probably. Oh, that's probably how he got in trouble. Oh no, he was skiing on the other one. Then we have Mickey on a proper sleigh. And what else? Oh, and then Mickey Mouse with a snowman. Beautiful. Oh, I almost forgot my favorite part. Minnie Mouse making a snow angel. That's so beautiful. I love, like I said, everything about this bag. And I couldn't be happier. Couldn't be happier with the placement. Nothing is terribly cut off. I mean, I've a little bit here at the top, here and there. But I can still see Diggle here. He's not terribly cut off. I can still see Minnie Mouse on this side. There's a Mickey behind the plaque, but it's covered for the most part. So I don't feel, when I look at everything, I don't feel like, oh, there's something missing here. And it's this same image. It's this one. So that's fine. That's okay. And then on the bottom, nothing is cut off. So I really like that. The back is also great, I think. I mean, I feel like. Obviously, some things are cut off because of the zipper, but that's okay. Yeah, so that's that one. Then, if we open this, so this one doesn't have a zipper. It has this magnetic closure here. It also has that same lining. And, you know, it's a tote. It's a tote, like, if you're familiar with Doonies, you know what this style looks like. Then they also have a satchel. And this one is big and good. So this is what it looks like. This one is like the sturdiest, I guess, of the three. So if you like that kind of like hard, sturdy bag, because the look is beautiful. Yeah, so if you like that, then maybe this one is better for you. It does come with a strap inside. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. It comes with a strap inside so that you can wear it in so many ways. This is the most versatile of the three styles, because this one you can wear, like, I mean, you can hold it here as a handbag, or put it on your arm like this, or then you can use the strap that comes here inside. And these are the rings for that strap on the sides. And then that one is adjustable so that you can wear it as a shoulder bag, but it can also be long enough to be worn as a crossbody bag. So that's a really good one. My only complaint, well, it's a complaint and it's not. I really love how the straps like stick up like that, because it just looks so beautiful. But when I am carrying bags like that, I prefer when they have the rings so that the straps can fold to the sides, you know, like kind of like the 50th, that kind of satchel, so that they're not sticking up. They're not terribly uncomfortable or anything like that, but I just don't want them to be bent. That's the reason why. All right, prices. Guys, I don't know if these prices are going to increase, like what the same thing that happened with the 50th. I hope not. But these are prices from release day. So $198 for the little crossbody bag. Then $268 for the tote, and $298 for the satchel. Beautiful, beautiful guy. So now that I have them all. Like, I know this is going to be my most used out of the three, just because this is the style that I prefer to carry the most. But I really want to have the tote because that's where I get all the design elements. So I think I am going to return or sell this guy, which the collector in me wants to keep it, but I can't be that crazy. Like, this is crazy enough. I don't have the best light here, but hopefully this is good enough for me to show you what last year's Christmas Dooney looked like. Up until now, I thought it was my absolute favorite Christmas. I still love it, don't get me wrong. But this year's is like, wow. Over the top, fantastic. Who did it better? What do you think? Put your votes in. I don't know. They're both fantastic. I guess that because this one just released and it has so much, because it has Mickey, Minnie, Donald, like so many characters, so many good things. I love snowboarding, so yeah, so many amazing things. I'm leaning towards this one, but this one is so spectacular. I love the simplicity of it, so I love this one because it's more complex. It has a lot of things, and then I love the simplicity of this one. Also loving that this one is black. I mean, has black trimming, and this one brown. So, you know, depending on what I'm wearing, I get to choose one or the other. These are the best bags, like the best Christmas bags I think they have ever released. Wait, I could hear this guy screaming as I was saying that because it is so beautiful. This is another print that I really liked. I couldn't get a good one because I didn't live here back then, but look at that. Isn't it gorgeous? Yes, it is absolutely beautiful. This one came out, can't remember. I'm gonna say maybe like 2016 or 15 or 16, probably something like that. Long time ago. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Now I'm working on some of your packages, and I decided why not show you a little bit of the behind the scenes of how this happens so that you can understand why sometimes this takes so long. I have this big package, and I had to get creative because I don't have a box big enough to fit it. So yeah, I have to wrap it, and obviously I need a lot of tape to make sure that it's gonna make it safe to the person who ordered this. It's kind of like wrapping a present, and I'm working on this boy. This is going to take me some time. Oh, funny thing, I have two of these. I had promised to give you an update on these two beauties that I purchased about a month ago or so. So this is my verdict. We already tried them both and hate them, like them. I have a plate here because I want to show you what they look like, and then we'll talk about a little bit, you know, like about my feelings, why I hate them, why I like them, all that stuff. All right, let's see. Oh, I didn't get any. Yeah, I got one of these. Okay, so first things first, I like crunchier things, and I was expecting, have you ever tried the caramel popcorn from Germany Pavilion at Epcot? How that one, even though it's covered in caramel and has that like chewiness of the caramel, it's also still like fresh and crispy. I was expecting that from this. Actually, I was expecting it to be crispier because the caramel or toffee or whatever it is that the popcorn is covered in, I was expecting it to be hard, kind of like a candy shell, you know what I mean? I don't know if it was just me, but that's what I was expecting. It turns out that it is very soft, like when popcorn has been sitting there for days. Yeah, so it was too soft and I did not like that. It also has some pretzels. I do like these, covered with some white chocolate. Then it has some Oreo pieces, and these are okay. Then, I mean, they're Oreo cookies, so Oreo cookies are always good. These ones are not the freshest, obviously, And then the candy corn. These are so hard. I almost broke a tooth trying to eat this. So do not attempt. I don't know. Oh, did you hear that? It's really hard. So yeah, I would pass on these. I mean, I don't know if they still have them, but if you're here in the next few days and you see them, I don't know, just maybe pass on them. Although we all have different tastes and we all prefer different things, so that's why I like to describe the reason why I don't like them, because maybe when I describe them you go like, oh, that's exactly the texture that I like, so you might like it, who knows. All right, then let's start. Okay, no, let me remove this and I'll come back. All right, clean plate now. Let's take some of these out. All right, so these ones did feel a little bit fresher, did have more of that crunch to them, so that's why I liked these ones better. In terms of taste, they taste like kind of like Fruit Loops. Yeah, not exactly like Fruit Loops, but you know, like Fruit Loop-ish. So it is kind of fruity. What else I wanted to show you. Let's use this one. I think this one is a great example. Some of them are covered with white chocolate, and then it has some like edible glitter on top, which it just adds to the experience. You can't really taste it. I don't think, does it taste like anything? I can't remember. I went back on keto, so I don't want to try it right now, but it was good. This was good. It's just too much. We don't eat that much sugar and stuff, so we did enjoy it here, some of it, and now unfortunately this is going in the trash because nobody wants it anymore. Just like for health reasons, not that it was bad. So this one, if you are coming in the next few days and you see it at the parks and you're intrigued and you want to try it, I do recommend you trying this one. I think they are about like $7 per bag, so it's not bad. Now, before we move on to other things in life, can we just take a look at something that they had at Publix, which is the local grocery store? This magazine, it's amazing, history magazine, 50 years. The price for this one was $14.99. They're supposed to display it until January 14th, but this is the only one that they had. Keep in mind, obviously, that things like Disney items sell a lot faster in this area because people who come to this area are always looking for Disney merchandise. So maybe at your grocery store, you might be able to still find it. But I wanted to show you a little bit. And there's something that I want to show. I haven't had the chance to really read everything. I mean, okay, so I haven't read anything. I just looked at the pictures. I am dying to read absolutely everything, but I want to show you this. What? They used to have this? A celebration with balloons? Like, it was full of balloons? Everything was covered? I don't know. If you were in the parks when the park opened, can you please tell me, was this a reality? I kind of read something here. Oh, this said opening day in the Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World Resort, October 1st, 1971. The Walt Disney Company no longer releases balloons in favor of more eco-friendly alternatives. I mean, I'm all for that because yes, the planet, we need to save it. But I would have loved to be able to be part of that. How amazing would that must have looked? I'm really curious, did any of you get to see that in person? Please, if you did, comment because I want to talk to you. What about this picture? These are the faces of the people who created the magic that you and I get to enjoy now. Wow. I would applaud, but I'm holding the camera. Even family pictures. They give us family pictures. Oh, that's so good. I have a soft spot for pictures of daddies with their kids. I don't know why. It just melts my heart. And with his wife. Anyway, amazing magazine. Amazing magazine. Just wanted to share that with you guys. Another thing that I wanted to show you, look what the cat dragged in. This is so pretty. Mickey and Minnie dancing on top of the ear hat. We have the castle on one ear, Spaceship Earth on the other with some characters. It says the 50th here in that like holographic goodness with Tinkerbell. It has fireworks on the sides with glitter. Minnie's bow is also glittery. Maybe her shoes too. But yeah, this is very glittery. I just don't know if the camera is capturing that. Then on the back we have Tower of Terror and the Tree of Life, again with some characters, and you can see some of the rides. And then we have other characters back here: Donald, Goofy, Daisy, Pluto, and Chip and Dale on each side. Oh, this one is Chip on, oh, you can't see anything. So we have Chip on this side and then Dale on the other side. But also, can you see the crystals here at the base? Oh, the camera is having trouble focusing, but maybe you can see them. They are iridescent crystals. I'm going to pull out the battery tab so that we can turn it on. Let's see, can I do that with one hand? Let me be very careful. And let's turn it on. Oh my goodness. And it changes colors. That is so beautiful. That's gorgeous. What a beautiful, beautiful ornament. This guy is $24.99. Alright guys, I know this was a much shorter video than you are used to having from me, but I think the last video that I posted was a really long, over an hour long. So it's a good idea, I guess, to give you guys a break and sometimes give you like shorter videos that are easier to watch. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!